sports fans, Shout this here, and it's time for another episode of ShoutStone. We are back with more action, more excitement. I'm talking 3-on-3 Rocket League action, once again provided by Sosmafia. Links to his YouTube channel in the description below, so check him out, subscribe, watch his stuff. The text might be in German, but the action is all American. These are rocket cars playing football. That doesn't get much more American than that. I know it's soccer, but they're rocket cars, and they explode. It's clearly American. Whatever. Anyway, I think we should get started right about now. I think we should get into the game. Like I said, 3-on-3 action. The orange team will be featuring Sosmafia, Killer Blue 1, and Fast Pookie versus Almond Nut NL, Timo 077TY, and Zilaz. And out the gate, Sosmafia with a quick touch on the kickoff, sends it toward the net, but not quite on point. It's in a great spot though. Big shot, and he gets the goal. Outstanding setup there. He went back to try to get some boost play defense, but he saw the perfect setup here. And even though it deflected off of that defender there a little bit, it was still basically right on track. Not much you could do there. Sosmafia out the gate strong. Comes in, steals that ball, but it's not quite on point. So now, trying the setup here. Oh, Sosmafia. Precision at its finest. Look at this setup. Timo knocks the ball, clears it to the center, and in comes Sosmafia to set the shot up beautifully and put his team up 2-0 in the first 20 seconds of action. The beautiful thing about Rocket League, 5 minutes of action, it's fast-paced, it's furious. Oh, nearly another goal there, but the shot was a little bit off point. Sosmafia deflects the ball up high, sets it up for Fast Pookie, who puts it in the net. Fast Pookie, you are a beast. Well, maybe you're a beast. I don't know. That's the first time I've ever seen you play. I know Sosmafia is a beast. We've seen it. He's already got 2 goals tonight. Falling back, playing goaltender, waiting for the setup. Sosmafia now moving into position. Oh, another shot. Perfectly set up, but no, he gets just ahead of the ball. Sends it off into the corner, so he's immediately falling back to play defense. See, this is smart play. And I'm going to tell you why it's smart play. A lot of players, especially rookie players, are constantly fighting for the ball. But the key thing is you got to have that field presence. If you don't have that field presence, it's going to be real easy for your opponents to score. Alright, Sosmafia clears the ball back out. Tries to get a setup there, but a little bit of interference by Killer Blue. I think I miss... Oh, Almond Nut for the blue team getting the goal into play. Alright, I think my team setup was a little bit inaccurate there. I guess it makes sense that Killer Blue is on the blue team. I was wondering why he was on the orange team. But it's okay. You know, it really doesn't matter. All we need to know is it's blue versus orange. We'll talk about who the killer players are. And I'm not talking about Killer Blue. I'm talking about the players that deliver. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, you have to be mindful of field position, ball placement, and really be aware of how to play this game. And it's a lot like proper soccer. You know? Oh, and look at that beautiful shot. Unfortunately, it was a little high, tagged the crossbar. Not quite where he wanted to put it, but immediately he's falling back. He sees the attack by blue, but he plays some harsh defense, clears it back out. A little bit of a mid-air volley there, trying to set it up for his teammates, but it's not quite enough. Too much pressure by the blue team. Again, Sosmafia falls back, waits for the setup, tags it. Oh, little too far off the side, but there. Oh no! Fast Pookie thought he had the setup, and boom goes Sosmafia. Zilaz with a big detonation. Alright, we are playing really tight here. Orange team's falling back, but Sosmafia with the shot, and it falls right into the net. That is a beautiful follow-up there. The rest of his teammates had fallen back defensively. It looked like Blue might be trying to play an offensive position, but no. Just tucks it into the left side of that net. Sosmafia with a beautiful goal, responding to some poor defensive positioning. And immediately gets that first touch, clears it into the opponent's corner. Oh my. He's going to try and get it. Oh, that was fantastic. Sosmafia gets another goal. 4th for the night. Look at this setup. He just tries his damnedest to get into the right position. I think a lot of that was luck. And a lot of it was a part luck, part skill sort of thing, which kind of defines Rocket League in a nutshell. But he just got the right position, just got in front of it. Oh, and nearly got that one to fall into play right off the kickoff. Oh, killer blue. Great defense there to stop what was an almost inevitable goal. Speaking of inevitable goals, oh man, blue team coming in way too hard. You know, one of the most difficult things to do in this game is you feel like, because of the fast-paced nature of it, because of the aggressive nature, that you have to constantly be coming in hard and fast and just driving the ball into the net, and that's not really the case. You know, the players who come in really hard and fast are going to be unable to get the ball where they want it. So sometimes if you take your time and you position yourself right, just like Sosmafia tends to do a lot of the time, you're going to get goals. And so far, this is dominating. So you can see, he touched the ball into the corner, got the deflection, moved his car out of the way, wasn't attacking the ball constantly, was waiting for the ball to fall where he needed it. If it didn't fall where he could use it, then he was going to probably fall back and come back to it again. But you can see the attitude that Sosmafia plays with. And there he goes. He was trying to do an offensive strike, but he was just too far back. Trying again. That was going to be on target, but it caught a deflection by the blue team. Oh, and look at that beautiful shot by Timo. That was fantastic. Look at this again. Gets a perfect header right into the bottom right corner of the net. Tried to stop it. Tried desperately to stop it. But there was no stopping that ball. He couldn't get in front of it in time. Again, Sosmafia, the furthest back, so he hangs back. And Timo, holy crap. Right out of the gate, let's watch this. Aggressively comes out, puts the ball in. I think it caught a defender. I think it deflected right off of one of the blue team and just went straight into the net. That's unfortunate positioning. That's just bad luck. Sosmafia, jump attack. One of the things you might notice if you're playing this game, or even just watching it being played, where and how you attack the ball determines its trajectory. And I know that sounds kind of obvious, being that it's a physics-based game, but if you come in high, like jumping at the ball, you're typically going to keep it low and straight. Or low, and at least in whatever direction you want to put it in. Oh, a big aggressive detonation there, and a goal by Zealous. That was actually some very smart play by the blue team there. They were playing super aggressive. Zealous gets the header, knocks it really far, and he detonates the opponent. Detonates Sosmafia to try to keep him off track. Demolition, whatever you want to call it. I call it detonate, but I don't remember exactly what it's called. But anyway, like I was saying, if you jump at the ball and flip at it, you're going to hit it low. But if you go in straight, because the car model is basically a wedge, that's how it's kind of represented in the game, then it's going to kick the ball into the air. If you go into the ball too hard and too fast, it's going to kick it too high. So judging that speed, especially when you might be the only player going at it, is a really difficult thing. Look at that beautiful bicycle kick. Unfortunately, it was a little high, so it did not go in. But Orange has a very comfortable, obvious lead here. A little bit of a save action there by Sosmafia, back straight into the ball, trying to keep it out of there. That was a fan. This guy knows what he's doing. I'm telling you right now. That's why I like casting these games. He's clearly got great ball positioning. He knows what to do with it. And another goal for Sosmafia to put his team up 9-2, potentially the final score. Another hat trick. Part of this game and part of his success certainly falls on his awareness, his field presence. But to be honest, part of it falls on the failures on the defensive side as well. Oh, and a blue goal just to say, we're still here. We haven't completely gone away. And that was actually a pretty good move because the kickoff was just a disaster. So it didn't really go anywhere. But a very nicely played goal. Amanut gets that goal. Puts them up another one to get 3 for the night. But that is going to be too little, too late with 5 seconds to go here, as we are about to end things. And the attack is stopped, and there is your match. Orange with the win. Shocking, right? I know I'm shocked. Okay, no, not really. But there you have it. That's your game. That's your win. I have nothing else to say other than amazing play. I'm going to have more casts coming, but I want your replays. Did you know that you can send me your replays from Rocket League? And I'm not talking about videos. You don't have to do anything special or fancy to record it. If you save a replay in Rocket League, all you have to do is navigate to this folder, and I'm going to put the link right up on the screen. My Documents, My Games, Rocket League, TA Game, Demos. You're going to look for any file that ends in .replay. Those are your games. Send me those files. Link is in the description below on the email you can send those to. And I want to see them. I want to shoutcast them. So I want them for this channel. Send them my way. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back next time with more Rocket League action here on ShoutStone. Until then, later folks.